We're Mighty Morphin Power Nerds!
Everybody, and welcome back to the Mighty Morphin Power Nerds. I'm Ben, and we're covering Season 3 and Alien Rangers. Woo! I'm sure you can tell by Lucky's energy that this season sucks. Oop, I have the wrong thing on screen. Oop, don't worry about that. But okay. There's no better place to start than episodes 1, 2, and 3. I don't have the wiki page pulled up. God dang it. Power these episodes, we're just gonna be honest with you. We do not like these episodes all that much. Correct? Right, Lucky? Yeah, you can tell. Okay, I just need to get the episodes up. Season 3. These are episodes 113, 114, and 115. Overall, numbers 1, 2, and 3 in the season. A Friend in Need, part 1 through 3. Alpha 5's birth planet, Edenoi, is under attack by a spaceship under the command of Count Dragon, who happens to be one of Lord Zed's rivals. Thus, the Rangers, minus Kimberly, who has the flu, teleport to Edenoi to find out what's going on. Meanwhile, Lord Zed and Rita make a plan to invade Earth. I'm just gonna read all of these. The Power Rangers meet up with the inhabitants of Edenoi, that give them and the Dex tells the Rangers about the crystal that gives special powers to the inhabitants and the history of why Count Dragon is attacking the planet. Meanwhile, Kimberly is still ill. Kimberly is fighting Repelidator, a monster created by Finster on planet Earth. No, it's the moon, but anyway. On Edenoi, the Rangers and the Masked Rider fight with the Plague Sentry, the Plague Patrol, and the Cogwarts. Meanwhile, Kimberly has infected Repelidator with the flu. The monster has to retreat to get an antidote from Finster, earning him Lord Zed and Rita's fury. After helping the Masked Ranger defeat Dragon's forces, the Rangers will return to Earth to reunite with the Pink Ranger, summon the Thunder Zords, and destroy Repelitar. However, the Rangers are unaware that Count Dragon has followed them to Earth. The episode ends with King Lexian telling Dex to defend Earth against Count Dragon. All right. Yep, that's it. Well, anyway, sorry, I was spaced out. Yeah, these episodes are just really bad overall. Just in general, they're not interesting. The plot's generic, and this was a backdoor pilot for the American version of a Common Rider season called Masked Rider here in the states. Frankly, not a great pilot. Dex is barely a character. Edenoi, we never hear about again. So, nah. Honestly, it's just not great. All right. Well, I guess that's it. We do not like this season. I'm sorry. We're not gonna be pretending like we do. Um, these are oh god, I forgot. These are episodes 116, 117, 118, 119, and episodes 4, 5, and 6, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the season. Ninja Quest parts 1 through 4. Rito's Rita's brother Rito Revolto arrives and plants some eggs nearby. Then Rito teleports to Earth and lures the Rangers into a trap. Just when the Rangers are about to destroy Rito, he gets help from Fighting Flea, Lizinator, Octo Phantom, and Stag Beetle, who were recreated by Finster. The Rangers are outmatched, and ultimately the Thunder, Megazord, and Tigazord are destroyed. Yeah. Anyway, the Rangers walk through a hidden valley, enter a temple, and meet Ninjor. He gives the Rangers new ninja powers and a new ninja Zords. With their new powers, the Rangers easily beat the Tangas. However, the egg that was planted nearby the temple starts to hatch. The Rangers call their ninja Zords to fight Rito. Rito is putting up a fight putting up an even match until the Zords combine into the Megazord and defeat him quickly. Meanwhile, in the Desert of Despair, another egg opens up, giving birth to another monster Rito's called Vampirus. The monster attacks Ninjor, but is heavily outmatched by Ninjor's power. Ninjor transforms, and together with the Megazord, destroy the evil beast. All right, this four-parter aired almost 3 months after the premiere of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. The plot of the saga features a similar scenario to that of the movie, or rather, the Ninja Quest saga is an alternate version of how the Rangers got their powers. Due to this, the film was confirmed not to be part of the official Ranger storyline. Good, because that movie sucked. Go watch our podcast episode on that. Okay. Well, that's Ninja Quest. Ninjor's voice doesn't match him at all. He has a transformation I barely remember. Adam's a frog still. Sucks for him, I guess. Anything to add, Lucky? Did you say no? Okay, it just didn't hook up. All right. That puts us all the way at. All right, next episodes we're talking about is episodes 113, 1131. Wait, 131, 132, and 133. Changing of the Zords part 1 through 3. All right. So Rita orders Catherine, who was introduced in a previous episode, to steal Kimberly's power coin. While the Tangas distract the Rangers, Catherine takes Kimberly's power coin and brings it to Rita. Kimberly is immediately affected and slowly loses her powers. The power coins are connected to their natural human energy. Tommy and Ninjor team up to take on Goldar. Tommy uses his Falcon Zord, but gets taken out by Catherine, who steals the Falcon Zord, while Ninjor is captured by Zed. Kimberly is losing her powers and ultimately passes out. The other Rangers move to Angel Grove Park to fight Incisitor, sent by Zed. Meanwhile, the Tangas attack Catherine to lure Kimberly into the battle. Kimberly wakes up and teleports Catherine to fight off the Tangas. Because Kimberly has been weakened due to the loss of her power coin, she is no match for the Tangas and gets beaten while Catherine watches. Goldar shows up and kidnaps Kimberly, who he brings to Lord Zed. As Zed calls a parley with the Rangers, Zordon agrees to teleport Lord Zed to the command center to talk about his demands. Zed gives the Rangers two options: pilot his new evil Zords, or Kimberly will be destroyed. That's one option. That's an ultimatum, not two options. The Rangers agree to pilot Zed's evil Shogun Zords. Zed teleports back to the moon, is having a party with Rita and Rito. Using the viewing globe, Billy locates the whereabouts of Kimberly. Tommy uses the device from the green candle, goes to the dark dimension. Tommy finds Kimberly, but gets intercepted by Zed. Meanwhile, Rita sends the Shogun Zords to Earth to be piloted by the Rangers. Billy finds a way to override the Zord's controls by using the power coins. Finding this out, Finding out about this, Rita orders Finster to send down the monster as he creates Sea Monster. In the dark dimension, Billy finally beats Zed, rescues Kimberly, and teleports back to Earth. Tommy teams up with the other Shogun's doors to destroy Sea Monster, or as I call him, the Flasher, because that is literally what he does. Shogun, we're already changing Zords after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I keep getting 11. Whatever. Oh. All right. Yeah. As you can see, we're struggling to talk about these episodes because they just aren't fun. They aren't interesting. They're just kind of boring. Like, oh, yay, we're getting another new Zord. Woo. What, this is like the fourth one now? Because they never get those back. Yeah. They never really use the Ninja Zords again. They do, but we'll talk about that. Kimberly meets Gunnar Schmidt, an international gym. Oh, sorry. These are episodes 135, 136, and 137. 23, 24, and 25. A Different Shade of Pinks, part 1 through 3. Same. We do not like this season, if you can't tell. All right. Sorry. Kimberly meets Gunther Schmidt. Michael Schmidt. I'm sorry. An international gymnast trainer. Schmidt offers to coach Kimberly for the Pan Global Games. Because of this, Kimberly has no longer has time to fulfill her duties as a ranger. Rita and Zed launch multiple attacks on Earth, requiring the Rangers to split up and take them on. The Rangers are beaten, and Kimberly has to give up her training to help her team fight Goldar, the Tangas, and revive Rampiris and Artismal. Meanwhile, Catherine is slowly losing the spell cast by Rita. That's horrible grammar. Feeling sympathy for Kimberly, the episode ends with Kimberly training all night and day, eventually passing out from exhaustion. Catherine is there and finally realizes what she's done to Kimberly and the rest of the Rangers. Ugh. Kimberly is Kimberly is escorted into the hospital. The Rangers visit, but have to leave to fight the Tangas and Rito, as Zordon advises Kimberly to continue resting. While the Rangers are awake, Catherine tells Kimberly about the spell Rita cast on her. Meanwhile, Finster creates Garbage Mouth. Garbage Mouth tries to destroy Angel Grove, but is stopped by the Rangers. The episode ends with Rita showing up and giving the Rangers a choice. Turn in Catherine or Ninjor will be destroyed. Okay. So it didn't bring it up. I guess we'll talk a bit about this episode. Catherine decides to exchange herself for Ninjor, however, Rita tricks the Rangers and they lose Catherine to her and Zed. Catherine get put into prison with Rito as guard. She gives Rito a back massage and then steals the key while Rito falls asleep. Catherine finds the pink power coin locked in a case and is confronted by Rita. Before she can call the Tangas to capture Catherine, she is teleported to the command center and gives the coin back to Kimberly. Kimberly gets her confidence back, trains for the gymnastics tournament, and wins. Schmidt offers Kimberly to move to his facilities in Florida to compete for the Pan Global Games. The episode ends with Kimberly giving her peak power coin to Catherine. My lungs. All right. So one thing the summary doesn't talk about is they make a joke. They talk about how Tommy became a ranger and why they instantly trust that Catherine was actually under a spell. Because, Tommy was a ranger under a spell and all of that. Honestly, this summary covered pretty much everything. Right? Oh, whatchamacallit, Catherine was also going to compete for the Pan Global Games under this diving category, which is neat, I guess. This is goodbye, Kimberly. That's it, right? Anything else you want to add, Lucky? I completely forgot to. They didn't mention it. So this entire season has a subplot of Bulk and Skull undergoing police training, and they actually do end up joining the Young Police Academy, and I think they get their like some badge from it. I forgot. So they're technically like low level police officers. Um, Although that subplot with them and trying to see if Schmidt is the global spy kind of just gets dropped somewhere. I think I don't remember them like actually talking about it more than like a couple times. Um, Frankly, that's about it. You guys, we promise you, if we had more to talk about, we would. Oh yeah, she like falls a couple feet on a rubber mat. Like she's been like in human form, she has suffered worse head trauma than that. And mats are supposed to stop stuff from like that from happening. So even if she did pass out from exhaustion, she should not have had such a horrible head injury. That's the whole point of the rubber mat. Anyway, okay. Okay. Well, that leaves us to the last three-parter before the end of the season. Well, technically there's an episode in between, but we're not going to talk about it. Episodes 141, 142, and 143. Master Vile and the Metallic Armor. I completely forgot they got that metallic armor. The Earth and Rita and Zed's, oh my god, just say Earth, Rita, and Zed's palace shake with the arrival of one evil visitor, Rita and Rito's father, Master Vile. While Vile is furious with Rita for marrying Zed, he announces his plan to get the Zeo Crystal. Now the Rangers must unravel the mystery of his plan and prepare for their biggest battle yet. Tommy and Kat volunteer to search for the Falcon Zord and the Zeo Crystal. Kat distracts Zed and Rita by claiming she wants to be evil again to give Tommy time to search for the Zeo Crystal. The other Rangers fight the blue Globber, I think, who has absorbed Ninjor's powers. Taking control of the youth center, Master Vile throws. Whoa. Oh yeah, no. Taking control of the youth center, Master Vile throws an end of the world party, which is attended by the Fighting Flea, Slippery Shark, Oysterizer. Oh my god, Oysterizer is back again. Goat, Invincible, Invincible Flytrap. Isn't that another one that's returning? Yeah, isn't that one also a returning monster from like season 1? Artist Mole, season 2? You're right. You might be right. Centaback, Hate Monster. we skipped that episode. Mischief, Inquisitor, Sea Monster. Oh, the Flasher is back. Garbage Mouth, and Brick Bully. The Rangers travel to another dimension to retrieve their Zords, which have been sent there by Master Vile. Alpha discovers a way to weaken the blue globber. And that's pretty much it. They just win after that. Don't they get like a power up that's like the metallic armor and it's just dumb with glitter all over them? That's it. They look awful. They barely matter. Like I almost forgot. If it weren't in the episode title, I would not have brought it up. Um okay, so yeah. See, I'm going to talk about this cuz I'm reading this description and it is a plot hole. All right, so that leads us to Rangers in Reverse. Five Rangers are at the juice bar planning a surprise party trip to the carnival for Kat. While the Rangers celebrate her birthday, Master Vile brings forth the Orb of Doom, and beneath the earth, immediately Alpha senses trouble, and Zordon calls the Rangers. He warns them about the effects of Orb of Doom. If the villains secure it, and time will be reversed, and they will return into children. The Rangers morph and split into two groups. Tommy, Rocky, and Kat face Rito, Goldar, and a group of Tangas, while Adam, Billy, and Aisha face another group of Tangas headed towards the carnival. Being forced to use their metallic armor power up to defeat them. While the Rangers are occupied, Rito secures the Orb of Doom. Tommy attempts to remove it but cannot penetrate its energy field. Vile activates the orb, which reverses time on Earth and turns everyone in the vicinity. The Rangers bulk skull Lieutenant Stone, and everyone at the carnival into kids. Rito, Lord Zed, and Goldar make themselves grow and attack. The Power Rangers, who still remember being Rangers, attempt to morph, but their powers do not work with them as children, leaving them powerless to stop the giants. Ugh. Okay, that's Mighty Morphin Season 3. But like we said, we got one more season of Power Rangers to talk about. Isn't that right, Lucky? It's our favorite season. Okay. Okay. Well, it's 10 episodes, so it's a very short season. All right. Ready? Again, I guess I'll continue reading. Episodes 146 and 147 overall, numbers in the season 1, 2, 1 and 2. Alien Rangers of Aquitar, part 1 through 2. I don't know why it didn't just say 1 and 2. Zed, Rita, Goldar, and Rito land on Earth to destroy Angel Grove, but Master Vile puts a stop to it. He plans to have other villains destroy Angel Grove, which reveals to the four, as well as Krabby's Sea Monster, the Flasher again, Brick Bully's second form, and Mischief, Laterna, and assortment of unnamed monsters. Well, our heroes are trapped as their younger selves, but trouble is just ahead when Rito and the Tenga show up. Then confusion ensues when the police arrive. At the command center, Zordon is unable to communicate with Ninjor, so he and Alpha must contact Aquitar and seek the Rangers' assistance. Alpha manages to defuse the bomb, which Rito and Goldar set to blow the command center. The young Rangers greet their alien ranger allies before they must do battle against Master Vile's minion, Professor Longoose, and a weapon upgraded Krabby, Sea Monster, Garbage Mouth, Brick Bully's second form, and Parrot Top. After being defeated, Master Vile throws a tantrum and flees to Gamma Vile, much to Zed's joy. Well, yeah, that said everything it needed to. I'm sorry, we hate these episodes. These are probably some of our least favorite episodes outside of Megaforce. Like, genuinely, they're just bad. All right, episode 3, Climb Every Fountain. Young Billy and the Alien Rangers work together on a regenerative device to return the young Rangers back to normal. Meanwhile, Zed and Rita develop a plot to defeat the Rangers that involves Zed transforming the regenerator into the slot sky. Then Rito decides to take a bus and attempt to take the ninja power coin away. Then suddenly the Alien Rangers start feeling under the weather. They get dehydrated because they're from a water planet. Yeah. I think, is it the next episode or the episode or is it in that episode that Billy turns back? Okay, it just doesn't talk about it. Yeah, no. Billy turns back and the ninja power coins are, I think, stolen, right? Yeah, I figured. The alien trap. The kids work on a new device called the molecular hydroatmospheric generator that will help the alien rangers. Suddenly, Rito and Goldar appear, and the alien rangers defeat their young friends. Wait, what? Rita and Zed dispatch the barbaric brothers to pollute the lake. They pollute the lake. They manage to stop them. The alien rangers beat them. The end. I'm not going to linger on these too much. Attack of the 660 bulk. Our young heroes receive a good news about the alien rangers. Meanwhile, Lord Zed and Rita Repulsor are ecstatic. Then they devise a plan to turn Bulk into Brat Boy. Soon they grow annoyed of the monster still acting like a boy and change him back. Rito and Goldar are sent to the underground part of the command center. Alien Rangers return, and I don't think they disappear again. I don't think they go back to their planet until the end of the season, right? You're right. All right, water. Oh my God, what are you thinking? The young Rangers begin their quest to find the shattered pieces of the Zeo crystal, but at the start of the journey, Sestro begins to dehydrate. Rita and Zed conspire to keep the alien rangers dry, as well as keeping them from summoning the Battleborgs that involved the use of Zed's old friend Witchblade. Meanwhile, Rocky searches for a Zeo crystal shard within a volcano in historic Mexico. Rito and Goldar find themselves lost in the underground battle level of the command center, and separate. But the results are what you expect. They get lost. That's what it means. And they spend so many episodes lingering on this. All right. I forgot to keep mentioning the episodes. This is episode 152. Overall, in episode 7 in the season, Along Came a Spider. Well, Billy searches for some spare parts in his garage to be used for the machine needed for the Zeo crystal. Young Adam arrives in the historic Korea to begin his quest. Meanwhile, Rita and Lord Zed have big plans for one pesky spider and attempt to slow down the Rangers' progress as Zed transforms it into Arachno Fiend. Adam, he gets the crystal. The monster's defeated by the alien rangers, yada yada. Showing the seas of evil. Well, young Tommy and young Catherine begin their quest. Billy and the Aquatarian Rangers learn about Rita and Zed's plan to bring a new danger to Earth, the Hydro Hog. To prevent Hydro Hog's arrival to Earth, Billy works with Alpha to create a device to prevent Zed from succeeding. Rito and Goldar are still lost and argue over who has to hold the implosion device that Zed gave them to place inside. Yeah. Well, so Tommy has probably the best part of the episode. It has it's just him wandering through a desert, yeah, but we get to see a rock, and it has foreshadowing to Zeo, of all things. I mean, it is the show that precedes this, but it's still cool to get foreshadowing in a Power Ranger show, even if it is 2 episodes. All right. Um, Hog Day Afternoon is episode 154 and 155. Overall, 9 and 10 in the season. Aisha begins, quest begins in Africa. Meanwhile, Lord Zed seeks the Zeo Crystal for himself. Also, he summons the evil Hydro Hog. His, assignment, get the Rangers. Rito and Goldar finally find the underground base, but they accidentally activate the device. Cool. Aisha's quest ends, but decides to stay in Africa to help the sick animals. She sends a young girl called Tanya Salon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Back in her place. Sloan? Okay, man, I don't know. Thank you. Back in her place with the final piece of the Zero Crystals, the Alien Ranger defeat the Hydra Hog, and Earth is rotated forwards in time. The planet is now back where it belongs, and all the Alien Rangers are restored to their all the Power Rangers are restored to their original ages. And Tanya has also grown into a beautiful teenager. I don't like that sentence. As for Aisha, she herself is now a teenager again and is living in Africa. But then Rito and Goldar steal the now complete Zeo Crystal, and the command center blows up. Didn't you say they lose their memories? Maybe they lose them after they get sent back to Lord Zed and Zeo. But then whatever. Well, that's it. That's what we're covering. These episodes, frankly, they're bad. They just suck. They really do. I miss my boy. I really, really do. I really, really wish I could just hear that dragon dagger one more time. But alas, we won't ever again. But we do have good news, because the next upload won't be Power Rangers. Because I hear it started when an alien device did what it did and stuck itself upon his wrist with secrets that it hid. Now he's got super powers. He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10. So next time, we'll see you for Season 1 of Ben 10, Classic 2005. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right, and that's how they get their Zeo powers. But we'll talk more about that in like a month. We won't see you guys back for Power Rangers for a while. But we need a break. We kind of got suffered from a little bit of burnout and all that, but we will be back after Ben 10. Well, after a season of Ben 10. So, see you next time. I'm Ben, and we're the Mighty Morphin Power Nerds.